Aye, not bad, Willie. How's things? You home, Willie? Sorry, that's a bit close. Oh, back a wee bit. Right, you know what time it is? It's Friday. I've been choking for this. Crap week at work. Absolutely crap week at work. In a hotel in Aberdeen, mate, away to go offshore. How long were you back for there, Willie? Chris, how you doing, Chris? You know, I was just reading, literally before I came on, about the plans for Loch Lomond, that flamingo land. The Scottish Government have approved it, which is absolute shite. 2 hotels, 100 lodges, a water park. Right, who else is in the chat? 5 people in the chat so far. Come up and say hello. Need to get out camping. Just fell out. I love the camping now. Well, I've been training like fuck losing weight over 3 stone off. Oh, good stuff, Willie. One of the lads in my work, he's a sort of bigger boy. He's lost 3 stone in the last few months. I think he's using that the jag thing. He's working out as well, but he used the jag and he's lost 3 stone. Yeah, it's sort of pish. Fuck Flamingo Land. Yep. Fuck Flamingo Land. Why does they have to got little things beside their names? Willie's got a crown beside his name. #1. Chris has got a crown. #2. It's the first time I've seen that in the chat. What's it mean? Hold on. Community leaderboard. Don't know what that means. Don't know what I've done. But anyway, Willie's got the #1 crown just now. So when you're offshore in the morning, he's spending the night in the hotel, I take it, Willie, aye? I've sort of tried to get a motivation for camping at the minute. I've not been out for maybe 5 weeks, is it? 4 or 5 weeks I've not been out for. And yeah, it's just a mixture of things, getting a motivation for it and money as well. Shite. I was thinking about doing a fucking a stealth camp in my local park. So I know that wouldn't cost any money, and yeah. But yeah. It's fucking too close to Mary Hill. Probably get some junkies bloody stumbling in, try to shoot up or something. Yeah, I'll show tomorrow, mate. Me too, mate. To be honest, I don't like camping in the sunny weather either. It's strange enough, while you're the same as me, yeah. I like camping in the fucking pissing rain, and yeah, it's maybe a challenge. That'd be last video done. I love just trying to fucking get the fire going for scratch with wet wood and stuff, and yeah. Sunny camping's too easy. Like a challenge. Plus, say bastard midges. Fucking. I mean, that time I was in the Galloway Forest about a year or 2 back. That was insane with the midges. Just ended up drinking my beer through my midgie net. Sorry, my buckfast through the midgie net. It was that bad. But yeah, I've sort of tried to come up with sort of good ideas for like unique places to camp and stuff. The same old places are boring. That's so I've started going to a few of the same spots I go to, and it's like try to come up with new ideas and that for videos and stuff. But yeah, I want to try and get back to Isle of Lewis. There's a wee place I want to go there. Some unfinished business, Isle of Lewis. But yeah, again, it's coin. But we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm out camping next weekend. I don't know where. I don't know what. Yeah, need to try and think of somewhere unique. But yeah, I got something yesterday. It's quite a good bargain. There we are. Aldi just now are doing like a tiny pump clone, and it's actually quite decent. Adventure Ridge air pump, almost the same as the tiny pump X2. The only difference is it's about half a centimetre taller, and it's not got a magnet on it. But yeah, $9.99. This is decent. I'll show you. It's got all the same attachments. All the same attachments as the tiny pump X2. And if anything, the little light on it is actually brighter than the tiny pump. It's got 3 settings. Let's try to remember how you turn the light on. It's actually really brighter. I've compared the two. But yeah, $9.99. It's a good backup. Or if you're just budget conscious, get this. They're a tiny pump. In Aldi just now for $9.99. When you compare it with a tiny pump, it's $32.99. Yeah. So I've got this as a wee backup. Actually really decent. And it's got the wee bag, charging cable, all the same adapters as the tiny pump X2. Don't know how long it'll last, but yeah, it seems to have like the same battery power. Seems to blow out the same pressure. I think it's 0.58 psi. So yeah, for $9.99, if you can't afford the tiny pump or you want a backup, it's definitely a good option. The thing is, outdoor scene is plagued with wannabe influencers, mate. Yeah, definitely. And most of them, haven't got a Scooby Doo what they're talking about. They just play beer, or they just copy things that somebody else has done. I know most things have been done before, and if they copy something, but yeah, trying anything for fame. I don't do it for the fame. I know I have a laugh when I do these live streams and that, Willie, but yeah, I do the YouTube thing because I do genuinely love making videos and I go camping. But yeah, sometimes the filming stuff can be a chore, but it's a means to an end. Especially with the live streams, like the few pennies I make goes back into towards doing trips and stuff. And yeah, I love it and fucking it's the whole community thing. But yeah, it can be a bollock sometimes. Just sometimes, like a few months ago, I just went camping and never filmed anything. I wasn't going to film that last camp because it was like fucking pissing down the rain, and I just like, can't be bothered filming. It's enough a struggle just trying to keep yourself dry and warm and all that without having to film it. Double click. Stefan, how you doing, mate? What's happening? You got the kids tonight, Stefan? Are you having a wee dram? So what's everybody's thoughts on the Flamingo Land, the Scottish Government approving this big fucking theme park at Loch Lomond? You know, the Scottish Government are saying it'll bring jobs and opportunities and all that, but yeah, it'll just bring it'll bring a lot of wankers to Loch Lomond. I very rarely ever camp around Loch Lomond anyway, but even now, if this happens, the Flamingo Land and stuff, yeah, even the islands in Loch Lomond and all that, it's just going to be saturated with people. Stefan, kids every weekend, Flamingo Land will destroy Scotland. Exactly, Stefan. I don't think I've spoke to anybody that's happy with it. But they're still, I think they've got 28 weeks or something, Flamingo Land and Loch Lomond National Park to come to an agreement. So in theory, the Scottish Government have approved it. But yeah, they need to come to an agreement, the two of them. Which I don't know how likely that is to happen, but yeah. The Scottish Government have approved it anyway. What? So after all the morning, the campers for litter are going to bury it under a ton of concrete. Exactly, looks fit. There's going to be even more litter as well. Because you're going to get all edits in these. Apparently, it's 2 hotels, 100 lodges, and you know they're going to be giving them all the kayaking experience, the camping experience, while camping one of the islands of Loch Lomond and that. They're going to be absolutely trashed. Because that's not the sort of like our type of people. That's people who don't give a fuck. They're just like, oh, this is lovely. It's an authentic Scottish experience, staying on on an island. Anyway, Rooks, welcome to the chat. We'll end up like American Adventure Park, thousands every weekend. Yeah, well, and it'll make the A82. The A82 will be a nightmare. It already is sometimes chock-a-block at the weekends. That A82 will be a nightmare. Fuck Flamingo Land. Fuck them in the ear, the bastards. Yeah, I think a lot of people got the same sentiments, Chris. Aye, so it's 2 hotels, 100 lodges. I think it was an aqua park, a water park, and can't remember something else. I know Flamingo Land, when it initially started, there was one in Yorkshire, which is still there. It started off as like a zoo. They had flamingos, obviously, hence why it's called Flamingo Land. They had flamingos, exotic birds. And over time, I think the zoo declined. So they started piling in all amusement rides, amusement park things and stuff. And yeah. So the worry is, I said 2 hotels, 100 lodges, a water park. When do they start adding more and more stuff on? If you're not doing the business, start adding amusement rides, try to get more land. It'll get filled with asylum soldiers. But yeah, this is your Dartmoor fight. Stop Flamingo Land. It's the usual, innit? The greedy government want money. I don't get political in here, but yeah. Fucking SNP motherfuckers. Alan, evening Alan, how you doing? How long's it been since I've done a live chat? Feels like it's been a while. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. But yeah, if you're just joining the chat, we're talking about Flamingo Land. Yeah, it's a big resort. It's going to be built near the banks of Loch Lomond, which is going to generate jobs, but it's going to bring a lot of arseholes to the area. An area I quite like. Should be able to block through eco stuff unless some big bribe's been paid. Well, that's when the national park is at the start of the year, when they sort of refused it and says no because of eco reasons. That the Scottish Government have sort of overturned that and said we're approving it. It's still not a done deal yet, but yeah, Flamingo Land and national parks need to speak to each other and come to an agreement. But if the government behind it, I think they'll push it through. Can anything for money. Some things are more important than money. Hope they like the midges. Yep. You know it's going to be full of fucking coachloads of American, Japanese tourists, and yeah. Hopefully the people get behind all the petitions, and yeah. Green Party have got a petition going against it. Sorry, politics. Yeah, try not to get into politics on this channel, but yeah. Chris, if you've got a link to that, stick it up. If you've got a link, if any of the moderators have got a link to the Green Party's petition, stick it up, and people, yeah, get your name down on it. I had it on the last one. There was one about a year ago. But is this a new petition you're talking about, Chris? Is this a new petition? Camping politics is allowed. This is the first I've heard of it. Keep talking about it, get it publicised. Yeah, it's absolutely. Yeah, I heard it. I heard about it today. It was actually my son that told me. Hey, Dad, what do you think about Flamingo Land? I says that was kibosh at the start of the year. But obviously, the Scottish Government have overturned the decision by the National Park, sorry. As usual, fucking thinking about money. And not giving a fuck about the overwhelming people's rejection to this. So yeah, in fact, I couldn't give a fuck who it was, whether it was Labour, SNP, whoever's in government and who's saying this is okay. They're arseholes. There you go, guys. There's a petition. I'll let you jump off the chat for a minute. Get that petition signed. Fuck Flamingo Land. Pardon the language, if there's any kids watching, but yeah. It'll be Scotland's most polluted water. Yep, 100%, mate. Because you just know Loch Lomond is going to be, yeah. They're going to do all these outdoor experiences, kayaks and bloody canoes. All the islands are going to get fucking trashed. All these people going out for the day from their little lodges and hotels and stuff. I signed it days ago. Good man, Chris. Is there a Flamingo Land near York? Yes, Alan, that was it. I was just saying that is the original Flamingo Land. It started off as a zoo in Yorkshire where they had pink flamingos. After a few years, business declined, so they sort of changed it into like an amusement park. They got off theme rides and stuff because the zoo wasn't doing too well. They still have like the wild animals and flamingos and stuff, but yeah, because the zoo wasn't that successful, they started loading lots of other stuff on. And this is going to have 2 hotels, 100 lodges, a water park, and I think some other stuff as well. And then who knows? Once they're there, they might start expanding and wanting more and more. I remember driving past. The daughter didn't want to go, but driving past the one in Yorkshire Arm. I don't know if there's anywhere else. I know Yorkshire. I don't know if there's any other sort of flamingo lands in the UK. Mainly off grid. How you doing, buddy? What are you up to tonight? Oh, in fact, I shouldn't say what time is it anywhere? You're from Maine in the USA, am I correct? What time is it over in Maine just now? Chilling with the family, good stuff. Mainly, hopefully I'm not on the big screen, your family are watching me. A random Scottish guy just talking drivel. Different petition from change.org against the flamingo. Is that a recent one, Ricks? 4:20 p.m. Anyway, mainly, welcome back to the channel. you're having a few beers, or if you're with the family, staying sober, she was more interested in the big field of pigs and all the wee houses. Nah, it's all good. Nice one, Rooks. Signed, posting Facebook too. Signed, posting Facebook too. Stefan, good man. Down with Flamingo Land. Opening a cold one now. Mainly, you know it makes sense. Out of curiosity, what's the lager or beer of choice over in Maine? Don't say a Bud Light. So yeah, as I was saying, £9.99 Aldi mini air pump. Aldi mini air pump. Where's my hand going? I don't know the camera. Aldi mini air pump, £9.99, and I rate it just as good as the Flextail tiny pump X2. It's actually got a brighter light. It's got the 3 settings for a light. It's brighter. The air pressure is the exact same, 0.58 psi, and at less than a third of the cost of the tiny pump. Yeah, I got it just as a backup, and I'm going to do a wee comparison video between that and the Flextail Tiny Pump X2. But yeah, definitely affordable option if you don't want to pay £33 for an air pump. £9.99, selling out fast. I don't know how long they're going to stay in Aldi for. So yeah, if you have a local Aldi beside you in the UK, get down, get one for a tenner. You can't go wrong. Alan, the Scottish one has been kicked back to Scotland. Mainly 9% double IPA from Dogfish Head. Never heard of that mainly, but 9% sounds good to me. Stop the Flamingos. Yes, Stop the Flamingos. IPA. It'll be 1.5% beers sold in 25 milliliter bottles. Aldi do some really good gear. They've also got some really good power banks and portable camping speakers just now for £9.99. I think the power bank was 20,000 milliamps, and they've got like a little waterproof portable Bluetooth speaker as well, £9.99. It looks decent. Nice bargain, Ali. Don't melt this one. Yeah, my other one's melted. So I've actually tried. The attachments, and they work in the tiny pump as well. So yeah, it's basically a clone of the tiny pump for £9.99. You can't go wrong with that. So yeah, I'll bring you a wee video on that. I think it'll be interesting. I've not seen them to do a video on it yet. The Aldi tiny pump clone, essentially. Looks very part side. No Aldi over here. There's no Aldi in Northern Ireland. What's that about? Parkside, Liddell, Allen, and Venture Ridge. Might buy a Roman one. Save them steal my pumps. Even if it's just to put in your tent as a light, even if you don't use it as a pump, £9.99. Can't go wrong with that, Stefan. You know what I mean? Aldi is strictly food over here. Love that store. Yeah, in the UK, it's a sort of mixture. It's like half food, and they have like this little sort of like market bits where they do random stuff like, I don't know, like outdoor trousers, outdoor gear, random stuff like cooking pots and things. So yeah, it's half food, sort of like half market sort of products. Look at the packing colour, Rooks, in the Aldi. Okay, Alan, see what you mean. That's cool. Yep, definitely. For £9.99, can't go wrong. And at less than a third of the price. Don't get me wrong, I don't know how long it's going to last, but yeah, same PSI. It's even brighter than the tiny pump, the Flextail tiny pump. So yeah. You're colourblind, Rooks. Anyway, so mainly, you've been out camping lately. What have you been up to? You put any videos up on YouTube lately? I haven't been watching a lot of videos on YouTube lately, so I don't know what everybody's up to. Jim, you're the Rambler. Have you been out and about? You been anywhere interesting lately? So you got out last weekend, Ali? I went out. I never filmed anything. I went on a mission. Went down to the borders, down to Melrose Abbey, to where Robert the Bruce's heart was buried. Woke up randomly and I say, I want to go see where Robert the Bruce's heart is buried. Yeah, bit of a mistake. 3.5 hour drive. I had to drive through Edinburgh. Edinburgh, it was Edinburgh Marathon on, so I was stuck in traffic for about an hour and a half. But yeah, it took me out for the day. Explored a few places down the borders. I'm going to a Beluga Lagoon concert at the end of August, so I wanted to recce Kelso, a little place down in the borders of Scotland. I wanted to recce out Kelso, so I went down to Kelso, went to Melrose Abbey. Nothing filmed for YouTube. I've just not been in the mood for filming anything lately, but yeah, I'm going to film that wee video about the tiny pump. I'm going to do a video on the night vision goggles I've got. Where are they? These sort of night vision goggles, binoculars. I'm going to do a review on, and then hopefully I'm going to be out next week wild camping. So yeah, I'll do a video on that. Don't know if it's going to be solo or out with somebody else. I'll maybe see what Craig's up to. If no, I'll go out in a solo. Mainly off grid. Uploading a new video tomorrow should be a good one. Nice. In fact, Rooksfoot, can you stick up a link to Mainly Off Grid's YouTube channel? Guys, check out Mainly Off Grid's YouTube channel. Be much appreciated. If one of my moderators can stick a link up so you don't miss that video, which is coming out tomorrow by Mainly. Hi, Airdrie, didn't see you come in. Old Stag is in the house. How you doing, pal? My 80-year-old neighbour is going to drive to Aberdeen to buy a parrot. Honest, couldn't make that stuff up. That is random as feck, Rugsfoot. And from your neck of the woods driving to Aberdeen, was that a 10-hour, 12-hour drive? 12-hour drive for a parrot? Ali, did you check out camping spots at Kelso? I did. There was one spot. It's yeah. I actually need to look back in Google Maps, but there was one spot. It was quite interesting. I looked out the way, and there was a wee parking bit. You got a slight hill. It's like in the forest. But you've just remembered me actually, Old Stag. So yeah, I need to look back at my Google Maps. I remember the two villages it was in between. It looked like a great place. It was in the forest. Mainly off grid. Thank you, Rooksfoot. Some fishing, quad riding, and other reckless activities. Love it. Thank you, my friend. No problem. I might start a YouTube channel called Stefan Stuck Indoors. It'll just be me sat at home, sober, watching Outdoor Alley getting drunk. When's the last time you're out, Stefan, mate? In fact, I think I know the last time you're out, actually. I'll see you at Kelso. We have a hotel booked. Jim, where did you book a hotel? Actually, in Kelso, because I can't get anywhere in Kelso. Sub mainly, good man. Rooksfoot, he's got a Land Rover Defender. And he just lost his parrot at 40 years and he's reforming one from a charity. He's a legend. He was technically dead for 16 minutes early last year after a heart attack. Yeah, much appreciated, Summit, yeah. and he's back driving. Fair enough, fair enough. Why do I have a Crown number 2 beside my name? Stefan, I was asking that earlier. I don't know why people have crowns beside their names. I don't know if it's who makes the most comments. I don't know why it's here. I gotta make it to Scotland someday. It looks incredible. Mainly, sorry, it looked like. Hear me? I was frozen on the screen for about 30 seconds. It's a channel engagement thing, the more etc. I don't know how it got turned on. Neither do I. You should know, Rooksfoot. You're the main moderator. You're back now, right? I don't know what happened there. In fact, you know what? I haven't plugged in the... Give me a minute. I haven't plugged in the thing with cable. I'm just using Wi-Fi, so I'll try this. Maybe a better connection. Just back from a week in the West Highlands, mix of boffies and wild camps. Most tick and midge bites I've ever had. So many people lately have been saying about tick bites. Obviously, I had a tick bite right beside the Crown Jewels a few weeks ago. Yeah, I think ticks are rampant just now. So yeah, that's why I always tuck my trousers, my hiking trousers into my socks. But yeah, the ticks are bad just now. Right, I'm going to plug this in, Rooks. I'll need to make sure it's actually plugged into the internet box downstairs. Have a good one, mainly. Yep, take care, mate. Hi again. Am I back? Right, I've just pulled out a LAN cable. I'm not using that. Swear that dude could have a rig with a 9950 TXT in a 5 oh, all the words are hurting my brain, Wolf. And the stream would still be fucked, aye, man. Right, I just pulled out a LAN cable. Back to the Wi-Fi. Right, there's the people starting to come back in. Damn, I was in 16 people there. They're probably all fucked off to watch something interesting. Right, so who's the number 1 crown person? Chris, you've all got 3 crowns. You're number 3 crown. You did find a way with it. I always find it. Come on, Rooks. Always find a way. It's like a drunk man always finds his way home. No matter how far from home he is, a drunk man always finds his way home. How does he do it? Nobody knows. But I still manage to keep the live stream going. Wise words always best to pull out. Definitely. In case there's any females watching, I apologise, which I doubt there is. Anybody know the cost of the Nortent Tor 7 Rooksfoot or Wolf might know the cost? They're far too expensive tents for me. Too much, Alan. Exactly. Too much. Unless you're going bloody into the mountains. Unless you're going to be climbing fucking Everest. I'm sure somebody will get back to you with a price there, Alan. Anyway, Wolf, since you've just joined, Adventure Ridge Mini Air Pump, $9.99. Lost you there, yes. As soon as I pulled out the land, as soon as I put in the LAN cable, Jim, something happened. I'll stick in the Wi-Fi just now. I don't know why. So with decent broadband, with Virgin, it's good. So I don't know if my son hasn't actually plugged it in the other side of the bloody LAN cable. Maybe that's what it is. I did shout to him if he plugged it in. Get a sexy 4-class mount 500, bomb-proof and cheap. 4-class mount 500 is a decent tent. I do rate that. I've seen Wolf out of his. Yeah, it looks a sturdy little tent. Nice, I need one. Yep, £9.99 just now. Get down to Aldi. All the same attachments, which actually fit into the Tiny Pump X2. And yeah, same pressure, 0.58 psi, 1300 milliamp battery. The light is actually bright on the Tiny Pump. It's a bargain, Wolf, £9.99. Get down to Aldi before they sell out. Got a new Hamilton backpack. Ordering the Zen Bivy on Monday. I thought you'd ordered the Zen Bivy ages ago, mate. Anybody looking for a Terra Nova tent at the moment? They have a really good sale on some models. What models, Jim? Sounds good. I bet the fucker sell out by Monday. There was 5 left in the one in Great Western Road. I don't know, in Glasgow. But yeah. See, I'm actually halfway through doing a little video on that compared with the Tiny Pump. And yeah, there's no a lot of difference, honestly. There's no magnet in that one like the Tiny Pump, but apart from that, it's, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, 3 times the price, more than 3 times the price. Yeah, that's just as good. Honestly, it's just as good. Ali, I've been told, got osteoporosis bad and foot real pain, so got to get out car camping or I'll end up housebound. Alan, if that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do, pal. That's what I always say. If I start getting illnesses and stuff, I still want to get even a camper van, still get out. Yeah, getting stuck in the house is no good for it's no good for the mental health. Get out of the house, whatever way you can. Camp in Canada, JJ Boom. Let's go, buddy. At a new place, took streaming on. Kit calling as JJ Boom and promoting Camp in Canada. Dennis, is that you? Is this a new sort of channel name, Dennis? Buy a camper van, Alan. I know you've got a new place on the other side of the lake. So you enjoying it, Dennis? The house on the other side of the lake? Yes, sir. Good man. Dennis has been coming on this chat for a long time, all the way from Canada. He's a good lad. Well, Camp in Canada's just got the #1 crown, whatever that means. Maybe that means he's been on the longest. Stateside, massive. East side. Anyway. Yep, check out Camp in Canada. Kinda in the middle, massive. Huge house with a recording studio. Nice. As in, for music, for singing. Do you sing, Dennis? There's more on their website. What do you mean, Jim? Sorry. Oh, I like the sound of the studio. Had a camper van and car big enough, plus parking an issue, so day trip or overnight should suit for now, yeah. As I said, Alan, as long as you're getting out, mate, getting stuck in the house is no good. It's no good at all. You need to get Ali over there and stand outside soundproofing. I do sing. Jim, you missed a post above my last one. Oh, see if I go back in this chat. You know me, I'm not a technical whiz kid. I'll end up bloody messing up the chat. Anyone looking for a Terra Nova? That was your last post. Anyone looking for a Terra Nova? There's more on their website. I can't get down the chat. Remember, this is a sort of an older laptop I've got. Just tell me, Jim. I don't know what the last post was. Ayrshire Camper. Good evening, Ayrshire Camper. How you doing, buddy? 7th bear alert. So 3 scary ones and 3 fun ones. Moony Bears. Moony Grizzlies, Moony Blacks. The Southern Cross one down from 700 to 420. I do like the Southern Cross. Again, about in my price range, 420, but yeah, for guys who are into the sort of higher spec tents, yep. Shit price. My Terra Nova let me down a wee while back in Loch Shield. Mad cords coming out the poles while it was pissing and midges eating me alive. What Terra Nova tent have you got, old stag? The only Terra Nova tent I've got is the Zephyros one, which has never really let me down. It's a bit fidgety, the little poles at the bottom end, but yeah, it's a bit small and pokey, but yeah. Every tent has got its own, ideal sort of scenario. It's nice, small, lightweight, bit stealthy. Failed my theory test again. Sorry to hear that, Alan, but keep trying. Rooksfoot, so down from way too expensive to too expensive. Fuck's sake, Alan. The Southern Cross one. Right, so you're the Southern Cross one. How much did you pay for the Southern Cross one, old stag? Terra Nova customer service was excellent when I broke my pole system. That means stay the fuck off the road forever. That's not nice, Will. Also got the Laser Expedition 1. I can't remember what the Laser Expedition looks like. That van will have classic tax status if you don't hurry, Alan. I paid $5.50 for the tent and the footprint, right? 25 shillings because he's old as fuck. Get that app and study your arse off, Alan, yeah. Millions of people have done it before you, Alan, so yeah, it's no hard. Yeah, I say it's no hard. I'm sure I've done the theory test 5 times. I failed it 3 times out of 5, and I've been driving for 30 years, and I'm a professional driver. I'm an HGV driver. I'm a cross-country driver. I'm an advanced training driver. So yeah, I failed it 3 times out of 5 a few years ago. So don't be too hard on yourself, Alan. Just keep trying. You'll pass it eventually. But it's while you do that, the BVLA are making money off you. Did fail twice and never drive. My mate from school took 16 or 18 tries, yeah. If you're determined to do something, you'll do it, Alan. Keep trying, mate, and don't give up. There's nothing like having the freedom of the road, especially if you've got a van, Alan. I mean, you can get out up Scotland, up the north, get yourself up to Liverpool, up to wherever. Just park up near a beach, sleep in the van. Freedom. At this point, I would like to talk Scotland for taking my daughter back, even though she's saving Scottish lives. I'd like to thank Scotland for taking my daughter back, even though she's Lee Davison. Lee, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming on. Am I dragging you away from my book, Lee? My mate had more. My mate had to move to Australia to pass his test. Been driving 20 years, and he's still a effing liability. Had 3 lessons passed. Those were the days. Sorry, Scotland. Hey, anyway, we have to welcome Lee to the chat. I don't know if I've ever showed you Lee in my videos. She sometimes comes on group camps with us. Only when it's nice weather. Yes, Ali, you absolutely are dragging me away from an awesome book. No doubt it will be. I'm going to guess, Lee, is it a historical romance book. I'm going to go for a historical romance. Hey, why is my excellent music stopped? Never driven in my life due to my alcohol fixation. Just be honest with it. Instructors have to fail so many a day over here. Nope, romanticy. A romanticy. I'm scared to even ask what that is. I take it's a mix between a romance and a fantasy. Like having sex with a unicorn or something. I don't know. The weather's been great lately. Need a Lee camp. Yep. Lee, when are you getting out in a camp? I've no been out in camp with changes of jobs, etc. Like you're settled now, so you're going to come out in a camp. Like a marriage alley. You've got it, Stefan. A romantic fantasy, yeah. And that quickly turns very sour, doesn't it, Stefan? Brilliant. So there you go, a romantasy. It's a fucking marriage. Chrome is being updated. Try again later. Right, there's going to be no background music just now because Chrome is being updated. Thinking of swapping my van for a shotgun. Has somebody pissed you off, Alan? Why are you getting a shotgun? A shotgun, that's a bit desperate, Alan. You've only failed a couple. I know. Fuck's sake. Shogun. Oh, so he said Shogun. I thought he said shotgun as well. Thought marriage was a horror story. I've lost my crown. What is this crown stuff? Who's technically gifted? Who knows about the crowns? Lee Davidson is now the top crown. She's a queen. Crown #1. They're all vamps and fairies, right? Vampires and fairies like having sex. Alan Ali warning 2 bottles of wine tonight. You've been warned. I can't afford 2 bottles of wine. 1 bottle of wine and then whatever else I've got. Yes, Rooks. What the fuck is the crown shite? Wolf, I don't know what the crown stuff is about. Crown is for unionists. No politics, old stag on here. No politics. I've never seen the crown stuff. Well, Lee, you are the queen of the chat tonight. You are a #1 crown. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means people have been on the chat the longest or whatever. Mainly welcome back. It's for top fans of the channel. I'm no getting that. I wonder why, Wolf. I wonder why. That must mean the people who like my videos and stuff the most. So Lee, thank you. This is where it shows up. People who actually say they're fans and they don't like the videos. Lee must like every one of my videos and click your like button. I think I'm tipsy off 1 beer. That's 9%. That's a good strength, mainly. I got one when I turned up, so the bar must be low. That honestly, I don't know. Somebody go and chat GPT. What do the crowns mean on a YouTube chat? Smash that like button, guys. Yes, old stag, smash the like button, whatever that means. I remember I done a TikTok live and people were saying you need to ask people for hearts and stuff, and it felt weird. I said, I'm not doing that. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. I'm like, it's an embarrassment. Somebody else says it's fine, but I ain't saying smash the like button. Oh, give me the hearts, guys. You see, I'm no big on YouTube. I put a couple of things in, TikTok. Put some things on TikTok, but you see the people, come on, guys, get me to this, get me to that. I'm like, that is embarrassing. That's a pure riddy. No danger am I doing that. So it's brown nose crowns. It tells you if you click on the crown. Or does it? Community leaderboard. So what's a community leaderboard? Build the union, I don't want a crown. Please give Stefan a crown. So to get rid of it, look for community leaderboard and untick it. Where do I look for it? Hold on. There's a thing here. Community. Where are you? Community leaderboard. I could turn off the chat here. Question mark. Oh, I don't know how to turn it off. I got it. It says Lee Davidson is a leader. Camping Canada is second with 75 points. Willie. 2 seconds. I'll see if I can turn it off. No, I can't turn it off. Right, you need to just stick with it. We never say it in my own videos, yeah. Donnie's in the house. All right, Ali. All right to everyone. Long time now. How's things been? Donnie, where you been? What's been happening? How you doing anyway? How's the missus? Lisa, hello, people. Little Miss Moffat back on. It's in the house. How you doing? I'm at number 7. I got to step my game up. Yeah. All right, Lisa. Sorry I'm late. I was chatting. You can chat on here, Lisa. Come on. How about a thistle and a knife, Stephen? I don't know. In the options that you fell in to open the stream, I guess. No, there was no options. Evening all. Johnny's in the house as well. Fuck's sake, everybody's pouring in. What's up, Johnny? Donnie, Lisa, Johnny X. Lisa, hi, Lisa. Stefan. Been mostly on my bike, mate, and sometimes on my Maxine. Not very often, though. She's not watching this, is she, Donnie? You definitely not be on her tonight. You can't have those kind of chats to me, Ali. Sorry. Yes, Mrs. loves a swim, Donnie. Hello, Ruxera and Lulu. What's the weather like in Scotland just now? It's raining. But it's been fairly warm for Scotland. It's been about 17, 18, 19 degrees. The last few weeks have been absolutely lovely in Scotland mainly. But yeah, it's a bit rainy just now. I think it'll clear up, but mainly, can you understand the way I talk? Glaswegian is quite fast. You're number 1 fan. Lisa's the number 1 fan. She must like all my videos. Sarah says hi. Lulu's passed out after having a lamb kebab. Weather has been heavy. Showers last few days. That's our summer done. Senga's in the house. Senga, how you doing, pal? Senga usually comments in my video, but no often in the chat. So, Senga, thanks for coming on the chat. She does, Wolf. We were away pack rafting, Ali. Whitewater stuff is brilliant. I love that. I've done that years ago, the whitewater rafting, Kenya. Love it. Did Sarah have a fantastic girls' camp? Oh, yes, I understand you, brother. I enjoy your accent. Good stuff, mainly. I said it's quite fast. I slow it down for the videos, but on the live chat, I know it's mainly people from Scotland, so yeah, it's quite fast. Was Magic Wolf. I'm number 1 because I'm great, Ali. Okay. Senga, mad about. How's your bike? How many folk did you save from drowning, Donnie? I'm great, my friend. I'm on the Costa again. Weather's super here. What sort of temperatures are you getting over there just now, Senga? 0 wood. You're all busy here tonight, lots on. Yep, she loved it. I used to do whitewater rafting down the Clyde back in the good old days. Ride them beautifully. Rooks, my bike's fucked. Missing it. Suppose I'm a token Northern Irishman. Northern Irish in tonight. 30, my friend. Oh, that's too hot for me, Senga. 30 degrees, too hot for me. Give me 2021. I'm fine with that. But yeah, 30's too hot for me. Fantastic. I was just planning my trip down for West Sussex. Not looking forward to the M25. No. Are you going down yourself, Lisa? Who are you going down with? Mainly off grid. Haha. You would buy a shitty specialised. Oh my, I agree, Wolf. It's bloody ridiculous. You must be used to it. You must be used to that. Singer, do you actually stay over on the Costa, or do you just sort of spend your time between Scotland and the Costa in the motor or Barryford, Donny? Don't you worry about who I'm going with. No, I'm just wondering if you're all sharing the lift down or whatever. Welcome, Seamus. All right, Ali, hope you're jamming. Yep, jamming. Got a bottle of tonic, Seamus. I'm always jamming when I've got the tonic. How's you, my friend? You okay? Nah, Wolf, it's a rear hub or some shit. Yeah. I haven't paid attention to it actually. Probably sharing the driving, but we shall see. Yeah, it's a long drive, Lisa. One, I can't get the time off work. Two, it's a crazy long drive by myself. Three, I don't know if my car would last the full journey. And four, I probably not got the money. Mainly, what kind of music do you like, brother? I'm sort of varied. I like Pink Floyd. I like Dire Straits. I like Stone Roses. I like a bit of Killers. I like a bit of dance music as well. So yeah, quite a varied taste in music. Mainly like a bit of old school Motown and stuff occasionally. But yeah, I've done it enough times. It'd be easier if I had a better car. Oh, I saw that in one of your vids. Cheaper than a motor release, probably just bearings. He likes Ren. We'll see, maybe later on. Cool, love it. Why hasn't Ali? Oh, fuck yeah, sorry, Chris, yeah. The outdoor alley tune, yeah. Right, I'll need to get it on just now. It's under warranty, Wolf. Right. Yeah. Outdoor alley tune. Right, we're not doing requests yet. This is. Excellent, mate. Missed your chat last week and loved the live week before when I was camping. Plus, you love the Eurythmics. I wasn't actually live last week, Seamus, but yeah. Ali loves a bit of Hadaway. What is love? Good luck with those cunts too. Title or shite. I'm going to buy some sauce off a stick detector. Listen to your heart or what's in. In a bit, Lisa, yeah. About half an hour, 40 minutes. Look who's the king now. Chris is the king. Lee, you've been knocked off your perch. Chris is the king. You should do get the song. Many say wrong shit. Yeah, I know what you mean. I was going around through the wild winds blow. I got my own crown. You're number 3, Lisa. You need to give me tips on the theme songs, Ali. I need one for my 6-second videos. Who sings this? It's AI generated outdoor alley song. As king, I declare this the national anthem of Alleyland. It's actually a really good song. It's a mash of shite. And that's why you're number 3 in the crown list now, Lisa. Just on Bucky tonight. You know I'm never just on Bucky, Lisa. Oh, why is that just stopped? Anyway, back to the pishy music. It's class. Thank you, Chris. Help prevent development Loch Lomond. Yes, Ricks. I was mentioning earlier, Flamingo Land. The Scottish Government has gave approval for Flamingo Land. 2 hotels, 100 lodges, a water park on the banks of Loch Lomond. This is going to ruin Loch Lomond, in my mind. It's going to bring lots of arseholes to the area. So, yeah, please sign the petition right there. Stop Flamingo Land. Well, what else you got stashed next to your chair? Lisa, you know I've got shitloads. It's just insane the amount of alcohol I've got. But anyway, I can't believe he gave approval and so many signed against it. Exactly, Lisa. It's fucking money. It's a corrupt government. I'm not going to go on about SNP, but they are in government. But yeah, whoever it is, government officials, fucking crooked, going against the will of the people just for some backhanders and some money. Yes, it'll ruin it, Lisa. You'll get all these people, 100 lodges, the 2 hotels, going out in kayaks and canoes, going to the islands. The islands will be swamped. Just now, sometimes you get islands that are quiet. They're going to be swamped with people. They're going to be trashed. Already lots of arseholes. Yes, I know that's why I don't really go to Loch Lomond. You've got enough of your own arseholes, if it outside arseholes. All your tourists, Americans, Japanese, taking kayak rides, going just, yeah. There'll be chaos. And it's going to ruin Loch Lomond. I don't usually camp at Loch Lomond, but I love just, yeah, sometimes you're not a fucking point, whatever. I love Loch Lomond, just the sight of it. It makes you feel Scottish, but yeah, it's going to be absolutely ruined. It's going to be swamped. Plus that A82, the road is going to be chock-a-block all the time. Fuck Flamingo Land. The one in Yorkshire is shite and Loch Lomond is maybe protected, I know. Not meant to. A full bottle, Lisa. A full bottle. I'm trying to save it for you, Lisa, for the next group camp. I know you love them into. I'll be strongest here at the bottom, holding your horrible lot up. Outside arseholes, I know. Outside arseholes. I do like a monorail. Not fucking here for 100% no at Loch Lomond. Come on. A82, not built for lots of traffic. Definitely not built for lots of traffic. Unless they're thinking about putting in some more infrastructure. If Flamingo Land pay for it. But no, I don't want it there at all. Signed. Thank you, Lisa. As many people as possible. Sign that petition. Pass it on. Share it on. Surely the Scottish Government can't go against the will of the people. It's not 100% guaranteed yet. The Scottish Government have approved it, but I think it's 28 weeks. Flamingo Land and National Park Scotland need to come to an agreement. And if they don't come to an agreement, I don't know if the Scottish Government will just overrule it and say, well, Flamingo Land are getting it regardless. But yeah, they've given approval against what I would say is the will of the people. But it's the usual, isn't it? The government, it's like British government just now going against the will of the people with everything. Scottish government going against the will of the people. Nobody wants shit at Loch Lomond. Maybe people from outside Scotland want it, but nobody from inside Scotland wants fucking Flamingo Land. It's busy enough in the summer on that road, exactly. Infrastructure not there for such things. Exactly. Ali, you got issues. I know, Lisa, you've been out me enough times, you know I've got issues. Most people in here, most people go wild camping in the middle of nowhere have got issues. That's not a new thing. 75% here have got issues. And if you don't get issues, you don't obviously go wild camping. There's nowhere to build roads there. Exactly, Will, there's nowhere. Cars should be banned from both sides all along. Agree with you, old stag, yep. Nice weather is here, and the midges were back out when I went camping last week. Where is it you are again, Simon? Sorry, I forget. Told my kids to say my kids to sign it too. Yeah, share it far and wide on Facebook and stuff. You can't push this through, surely. Nobody wants it. Are flamingos native to Scotland? No, they're not. I remember once when I was in Kenya, but woke up one morning, we went for a drive in the Land Rover, and there must have been about 10,000 pink flamingos on this lakeside. Yeah, to say it was awe-inspiring would be downplaying it. It was one of the best sights I've ever seen. About 10,000 pink flamingos over this massive lake in Kenya. It was beautiful. I was just like, my jaw just dropped. I was like, wow. Wasn't a big fan of Kenya, but yeah, seen that and a few other things. Yeah, it was beautiful. 10,000, at least 10, just like for miles along this lake. This lake was about 10 miles long and like almost half of one side at 5 miles long, just full of pink flamingos. Took my breath away. It was beautiful. But I don't want them in Scotland. What's worse is that the so-called National Park Authority are for this. Where privatised camping would sell their granny. No, it started here. They voted against it. The National Parks Authority, Jim, where are you getting that from? They're for it. They're still against it. That's why it was rejected in January. But now it's the government stepping in. Or have I read something wrong, Jim? You might be more well versed. I just read a few news articles and stuff today, Jim. Wrexham, North Wales, yep. Yeah, Wales, you get the midges, I know that, yeah. They do what they want, so it's going to make a lot of money. They won't give a shit what the people want. Exactly, sir. But yeah, the people need to stand up and tell them it's not happening. End of the day, they are meant to represent the people. Signed and shared. Thank you, Wilf. Simon, good football team. They're doing well, yeah. Stephen Hunt signed. Thank you, Stephen. Get it signed. And yeah, I don't usually swear too much in here, but yeah, fuck Flamingo Land. Flamingos are naturally pink. Nope, it's krill to eat. Whatever. We don't want flamingo land here, whether they're pink, brown or green. We're no racist towards the flamingos. Doesn't matter what colour they are. No in Scotland, thank you. If it can make the flamingos blue, I'm okay with it. Joking. Right, guys, I'm going to go for a cigarette. Please stay on the channel. Yeah, please stay on the channel. I'll be back in a few minutes. If anybody wants to help donate to the channel, it'll be much appreciated. I don't even know if I've got a link up, but yeah. I'll be back. Well, for you start, you try to cause a fight in here. The English bit of Wrexham. Is there a bit of Wrexham that's English? Anyway, what's happened to my chat? Yeah, I can see people. Can you eat flamingos? You probably can. I never tried. I think fucking I was forced to eat wild boar when I was in Kenya, but we never ate the flamingos. Could be worse. I can move to a little home and then you would love flamingos. Alan, I know you'd love to move to Scotland. What have you been up to lately, Rooks? No, there's a bit of Wrexham that's full of posh English. But like most of bloody Scotland, most of the Highlands of Scotland, senior management at LTPA had long back Scottish enterprises wished to use the land they owned at Balloch. All right. Before it was the national parks that rejected it in January, Jim. I think it's still Wrexham. The border's a few miles away near the Chester. I stayed in Hereford when I was younger. That's sort of on the border with Wales. Natives are sound. For commercial purposes and were secretly involved in appointing Flamingo Land as preferred developer for site. All right, interesting, Jim. I never knew that. I used to live in Connors Quay ages ago. Since I was kicking about Chester. All right, Connors Quay. Yeah, I know Connors Quay. I lost my virginity in was it Holytown in Wales? Did I say that out loud? Sorry. Emptying the loft, clearing the house, just keep finding more stuff to dump. Thought my phone misspelt it, but it didn't. Okay. Yeah, so in about half an hour, 40 minutes. I'll call off a live stream, come back on, do the song request thing. I need to do mine. I like throwing stuff in the dump. Anyway, Ali, honey, I am off to read my book. Have fun, guys. Hope you're all well. I'm spending the weekend packing for my holiday Monday. Lee, where are you going? Yeah, thank you for coming on. It's much appreciated, Lee, as always. The beautiful Lee. Good memories of Chester. Sweaty summers, braw birds in a cool zoo. Enjoy. Nightly, enjoy your hole. Holes. Sorry, no hole. Sorry. Enjoy your hole. Deep fry flamingos. We're going to deep fry flamingos. Yeah. I'll try and get an AI song of that, Chris. We're going to deep fry flamingos. I'll do an AI song about that. My friend wanted me to move back, but nope, I didn't think I could go back to live. To live. I couldn't go back to live. Your whole fuck's sake, I know, mate. I know. I need glasses, mate. I need glasses. You're Scottish, you know, your whole. Anyways, right. Lisa knows, and she's not even Scottish. Off to the caravan with the kiddos and dad-in-law. Good. Hope you enjoy it. Do love a wee caravan holiday. Yeah. And just keep the kids away from the amusements. Spend fucking £100 in amusements to win a pencil sharpener with all the tickets they get. It's a bit of a scam, but yeah. Depends. Where is it you're going, Lee, if you don't mind me asking? I know you don't want the paparazzi and that showing up. You're on holiday taking pictures of you, but where are you going? Probably got done for murder, though. Yeah, maybe Simon. Anyway, Simon, you've been out lately? You put any videos up? What's been happening with your channel, Simon? Southerness. That's one I've not been to. I've never been to Southerness. Well, if I can't guarantee I'll come back for your part two, I'm waiting to watch Vampire Diaries. I need to finish it. Lisa, it's all good. If you can pop in, put a song request on your break. If it's getting to an exciting part, like sometimes when I'm watching a series, I don't watch much TV, but sometimes I like Walking Dead and stuff like that. I watch, what's it called, the SAS, the Rogue Heroes. If it's if it's getting to an exciting part, I'll pause it and I'll go for a cigarette to calm down, and then I'll watch the rest of it. So if you're getting to an exciting part of the Vampire Diaries, and you want to pause it, you can pop back in the chat, request a song. If you pop on, request a song, I'll maybe put you at the front of the queue to hear a song. No guarantees, but yeah. My old mum's got a caravan at Ely. They aren't allowed to rent them out. Fucking weird. Is that where Craig went a few weeks ago to Ely? I might be going to Ely tomorrow, Wolf. Is that where Craig went a few weeks ago with the lighthouse and stuff? Ely. Sorry, is it Ely? You should go. It's great. Lots of stuff to do. Must have had some NRS in the past, Wolf. I've been out a few times. I've got a couple of videos to upload. I'll do this weekend, yeah. Good stuff. If you Instagram stuff, remind me. I forget to watch people's videos. If somebody sends me an Instagram and say, watch your video, I'll probably watch it. To liberate the caravan part, Donny. What's that, Ali? You see my DNA results, I'm part Scottish, you know. I've not even done the video yet, the part 2 video on my other channel. Possibly camping on some beach. Okay, good luck, it's busy as fuck. You just put me off, Wolf. It was busy. If you watched Donny, if you watched Craig's video, yeah, he had to move positions, quite a lot of people. And that's why I hate when I go camping. Loads of people. Nutters. Anyway, Rugsfoot, if you can stick a link up to my second channel, Outdoor Alley Take 2. If anybody hasn't subscribed already to it, it'd be much appreciated. Outdoor Alley Take 2, where I just put it up. Yeah. Other sort of videos, sort of like day hikes, things like that. Videos I don't think are good enough for the main channel, but somebody might like. Yeah. So, Rugsfoot, if you can stick a link up to Outdoor Alley Take 2 channel, it'd be much appreciated. I've got 54 subscribers. If I get enough, I might start doing the live streams on that channel, especially the late night live streams, so they don't affect the copyrights and stuff. They don't affect the main channel. So there's a few beaches to east and west that are quieter. There was a space, I can't remember where it was. Well, I told Craig about it. I looked on Google Maps, Google Earth. I think it was somewhere down for Ely Beach. It looked quite a remote spot. Could be good. I am. I missed that. You got another channel? Yes, I've got another channel. Outdoor Alley Take 2. I have got 4 or 5 videos. They're not the best, but if you want to watch them, you can. Just like day hikes and stuff. Thank you very much, Rick. So yeah, MD's on the channel. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to my second channel, it'd be much appreciated. I just subbed. Donny, legend, thank you so much for that. But your idea is I can work that channel up and yeah, do the live streams on that channel. So in case, because you know I do the music later on, in case for some reason I get, the channel gets banned or something, it's not a major issue, it's my second channel. But I do put some content on there, so yeah. Well, good evening, misfits. I can't hang about long, I'm just in and I'm starving. That's you just finished work just now, Craig? It's a shocking time to be finishing work. Anyway, big shout out, CK Alba. And again, there's another link for you to put up. Rugsfoot, stick a link up to CK Alba Adventures channel. Craig, yep. If you've ever watched my videos, sometimes I go out with Craig, but he's got lots of cracking solo adventures himself. So yeah, check out Craig, CK Alba Adventures. Knows a lot more than me about wild camping. He goes out kayaking to the islands and stuff, and yeah. I'm really Craig's apprentice. He's taught me so much about camping, helped me so much with camping. Sub to me, my channel's gold. Someone said it must be. Yep. Also, to Misadventures of a Little Wolf. Don't subscribe to his channel. It's absolutely pish. Evening, Craigie boy. Nah, wasn't working. Was helping my sister build flat pack. Yeah, get a beard on you. That's stressful. That is stressful. I already subbed to Wolf and Craig. Hi, guys. Aye, so you know it's golden. Yeah, it's like the fucking, what are the biscuits? The Club Gold. Absolutely fucking disgusting. BBR beer can just exploded. I gained a sub. Fuck's sake, Wolf. Onwards and upwards, Wolf. Only kidding. If you like Misadventure Little Wolf channel, he does some cracking 6-second videos. Club goals are awesome, mate. Oh, Donny. I think I need to time you out for that. Right. Sorry, Donny. I'm timing you out for that. Club goals are awesome. There you are. Do I know how to time somebody out? Can I time you out? Fuck. How do you do that, right? I'm timing you out for 10 seconds. Right, where are? Can I time him out? Yeah, I can. Sorry, Donny. 10-second timeout. Club goals are stinking. I can't. I've just done it, Donny. 10 seconds. Club goals are stinking. He's about to leave, Craig, so don't get comfortable. I'm not leaving anywhere. No as good as a Fox Classic. Now you're talking, Craig. That's good. A Fox Classic. Think I should hit up an e-bike company for a freebie with my 32 subs. Maybe, Wolf. Maybe. Maybe you should wait to get to 50. Then he'll definitely be interested in you. 50, I think you've got it in the bag. Am I back? Yes, you're back, Donny. 10 seconds. Donny, is that the first time you've been timed out? I'm on the club code. You're getting a minute. You're getting a minute, prick. Right. Donny's getting a minute timeout. So I'll give him another minute or so. I'll get another 10 seconds, right? Another 10 seconds. Next time it's a minute. Next time it's a minute. Do it, Wolf. You could do a whole video about it. Mate, I'll tell them, I'll say what they want if I get a freebie like most of the camping. I think I've only ever done 2 reviews. One, I wasn't paid to do it. Another one, it was that sort of the torchlight. I think that was really good. And I've lost it. I need to do a review on this. The night vision binoculars, which are pretty cool. But for me, I probably won't use them much because I don't want to see what animals are cutting about the campsite. Like the foxes and the deers, fucking badgers. I don't want to see stuff. But yeah, they're decent. So yeah, these, the GTE Media, I think they cost about £100 odd. But yeah, I'm going to do a review on that in the next week or two. Ali, I'm definitely including club goals in the video coming soon. I might even review them. Right, it's a minute. Donny, you're testing my patience, pal. It's a minute. You're getting timed out for a minute. Oh, shit. No, I fucking timed you out. Where are you? Sorry. I've actually hid you. No. Unhide user. Right, sorry. That was too extreme. I feel bad, Donny, because I like you, but I need to get... Right, another 10 seconds. Next one is a minute. Mention Club Gold one more time, and it's a minute. Going to head for now. Enjoy the rest of the night, guys. Jim, take care. Thanks for coming on. Much appreciated as always. Poor show, Ali. It's not a poor show. Time you as well, Craig. Respect my authority, as Cartman would say. Respect my authority. Anyway, it's getting scary. The Buckfast is almost finished. social anxiety. The Buckfast is finishing. And I don't know what I've got left. Apple Cellars, whiskey, vodka, lager. We'll see. Right, enough about biscuits. Yeah, enough about biscuits. Can you get rid of me? I'm invincible. That sounds like a challenge, Craig. One of the Jaffa cakes. Jaffa cakes. Now you're talking fucking Jaffa cakes. Okay, no politics, no football, no biscuits. Get it? Anyway, Chris is back to being the number one crown guy. In fact, I've only 7 beers left. I'd be panicking as well. What time's it? 10:33. If I was in a camp with only 7 beers left at 10:33, Wolf, why don't you take that many beers in a camp? You take like 5 chocolate beers in a camp, and then you punch drinks for everybody else. Only kidding, mate. Next camp. Next weekend, hopefully. If anybody wants to come with me, they can, or I'm doing a solo. Craig, Wolf, if anybody wants to come to camp, next weekend is the next time I'm available, or anybody else who's on here. I took 8 and a bottle of wine last one. Did you, Wolf? I can't remember. Too much caramel mintu and too much minty mintu. In fact, I don't even know. Did I bring any of that caramel mintu back? Ultra light then, Wolf. So, Wolf, what did you think of the caramel mintu? Not a fan of it myself. We ended up drinking it, but I drank them all in that stinky mintu. Yeah, the caramel mintu wasn't good. Wasn't good. It was okay. It needs mint for. Yes, it definitely needs mint. Mintu is meant to have mint. It was okay, but the mint was. But yeah, of course it is. Yeah. But yeah, I need to get back to having the. I do sometimes like the 50% mintu, but yeah, unfortunately, this is nicer. But if you're wanting an instant hit, this is only 35 or 37%. Was it? 35%, but the 50% mintu is better. Well, no better. It's no nicer. The 35% mintu is nicer, but the 50%, if you're wanting to get in there quick, if you're sort of going in a camp and you want to be more lightweight, but you want to get a decent hit, then yeah, you take the 50% stuff. It'll get you more of a hit for a lighter weight. So it's all about weight. Ultra lightweight, getting pissed. It was okay, but the 35 is creamy. The 50 is refreshing. Yep, that's one way of putting it. Yep. The 50 is firewater. But I suppose if it's something you need to take only one little bottle, yeah, you know that'll do the job. Just sit and be. You can even put it in your hot chocolate if you're just one warm drink, sticking in your hot chocolate and stuff. Right, guys, I really need a pee. I'm busting for a pee. Isn't not even for a cigarette. I need to go for the toilet. 11 people in the chat. Please stay on. I'll come back in about 20 minutes. I'm going to be cutting off to do the live stream. Talk amongst yourselves. I need a pee. If anybody wants to help donate to the channel, be much appreciated. No donations tonight, but yeah. Sometimes I wish I had 2 bottles of Buckfast, but yeah, 2 bottles of Buckfast, the streaming never last. So yeah, it's just a can of beer. Cruz Campo. Not a big fan of lager beer, but I do drink it occasionally. Cruz Campo's okay. Got the Nature Hike Rock backpack. What a difference over the Vango pack. So light and actually has space in it. Is it comfortable, Wolf? What's the padding like? Is it comfortable? Fuck, why am I drinking lager? I've still got a little bit of Buckfast left. Super comfy. Alright, how much is that retail at, Wolf? Is that the roll top bag, Wolf? I know you're top, but yeah, the roll top one. Anyways, for those who have joined the channel, Aldi mini air pump. It's basically a Flextail Tiny Pump X2 rip-off. In my opinion, it's just as good for $9.99. It's good for a backup. Obviously, the Flextail Tiny Pump X2 is $32.99. This is $9.99. And in my opinion, just as good. It has all the attachments which actually fit the tiny pump. The light is actually brighter. The battery is just the same. The PSI is just the same, 0.58. So yeah, if you've got a local Aldi and you get this just now, £9.99. Get it before the sales run out, before the stock goes away. And buy one. Good man, Donny. Definitely good as a backup. The Vango bag is comfy, but lies about the litres. £80 off Amazon or 55 off AliExpress. Oh, sorry, you're talking about that, Donny. Aye, Craig. Super comfy. I wish I could fit all my stuff into Rook's Foot. What was that bag you gave me? The Osprey 45. If I could fit my gear into a 45 litre backpack, I'd be happy. But yeah, for now, I'm just using Osprey 45 just for day hikes and stuff. I'd love to get everything into a 45 litre backpack. Nah, I'm been the wee out. Definitely, mate. Where are you, Donny? You're not too far from me, are you? The Great Western Road one, I've still got they've still got a few in. The one in Great Western Road. Buy better gear, Ali. Well, I need more fucking money, Wolf. I need a better job. Cumbernauld, right? So yeah, it's probably Aldi's on Cumbernauld. 35 or 45. You know what the channel's all about, Wolf. It's not about expensive gear, it's about getting out camping for less. Everybody I go with always has more expensive kit than me. But yeah, I still enjoy the camps, they're still good, they still keep myself warm, they still keep myself dry. Yeah. Don't need to buy the most expensive kit to go and enjoy yourself. And yeah, people say that you're just a snob, Wolf. You're a snob. Fuck it, if it's a Euro hike Tamar 2 and it's an old Army Arctic sleeping wagon, so what? That's elitism, snobism. You're telling me to buy better gear. I don't need to buy better gear, Wolf. I hope they have my way, they look good. So now you're saying you're going to get it? Mate, I'm fucking skint. My gear's awesome, not that dear. I'm fucking skint. You've got better gear than me. So you're no skint. Daddy buys you all the gear, didn't he? Ali, you'd get away a 45 litre bike. I have loads of space in a 50 and I take extra shit to fill it. Right, Craig, as we talked about, we need to do an ultralight camp and see what we get away with. I rate that, Tamar. Yeah, I know you do. Ali, better doesn't mean more expensive. It doesn't. As is proved with that. That is just as good. Don't know how long it'll last, but yeah. I tried it the other night with my Thermarest Neil Ware. It fucking blew it up just as fast as the tiny pump. The light is brighter. The only thing it doesn't have is a magnet. But But yeah, definitely for $9.99, I rate this. I'm going to be doing a video on it the next couple of days, but yeah, definitely rate this. All the same attachments, everything, same size of battery, 1300 milliamps, same PSI, 0.58. So yeah, but really, question is longevity. Is it going to last as long? It feels sturdy enough. So yeah, we'll see. More skin than you. I fucking doubt it, mate. I've got my boy's prom coming up. I need to buy him a suit for a prom. I don't know how I'm going to get my suit, but by hook or by crook, he's my boy. I need to get my suit for his prom. My dad's a tight cunt. Ali, did you see the ultralight sleeping bags? No, I didn't, mate. Were he? What, Aldi? He's talking about Aldi? Or he's still talking about Thingy? Probably from the same factory. I know they've got the sort of power banks, 20,000 milliamps from $9.99, which is good. And they've got the Bluetooth speakers just now, waterproof Bluetooth speakers for $9.99. They also look good. They look sturdy. I took out the box, they look decent. One vid's out on them already. Better hurry. They won't have them in store for long. Yeah. I know. I'm going to try and get the video out tomorrow or Sunday at the latest. Yeah, Aldi pack so small, but around 8 degrees comfort. Yeah. Yeah, so really for the fucking proper summertime. There's a tailor in Glasgow that's cheap. Cost me just over a ton for a cracking suit in the tailor. For you, can't mind the name, but it's well known there. Well, if you can get the name of that, message me. Cause I need to fucking, yeah. Ideally, I don't want to be spending fucking. Well, yeah. I'm going to have to sell the night vision binoculars I've got. One of the guys from my work is going to buy them for £75. So that'll be something towards the cost there. But yeah, Matalan for cheap suit. I know I got my suit for Matalan for my mum's funeral at the start of the year. But yeah, for his prom, I don't want him to wear like a cheap suit. They do like sort of cheap. So ideally, I want to get my sort of decent suit for his prom. Just don't stand too close to any candles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, might be Slayers. Yeah, I know. I seen one in Slayers. Prom suits. It says 120. It's a 3-piece suit. It looks good. But last time I went to Slayers at the start of the year, I said for my mum's funeral, I was like, oh, I seen this suit for 140. Before I knew it, it was £300. Don't get me wrong, my sister was paying for it, but yeah. They always say that one doesn't suit you, or you can't get that in the size, and yeah, do you want to add this and that? I don't know. So I'll get 75 for the night vision binoculars if my mate buys them on Tuesday, which he said there. So that's probably some of the money towards it. We'll see what happens. Vintage second-hand clothes site? Nah. The ex would have that, me buying him a second-hand suit for his prom. I don't listen to sales cuts. Don't listen to sales cuts, you can get a good deal. If it's for the price it says it is on Slayers, the prom suit, the 3-piece navy blue suit, £120, yeah, I'll take that. There's no extras. If I can go in, I'll phone them up beforehand maybe and I'll say, right, can you do me that suit? No extras, no shirts, no blah, blah, blah. £120, I'll be happy with that. So I can get the £75 for the goggles and then it's only an extra £45 I need to pay. And yeah, I'll need to cut down my buckfast and smoking for a bit. You stop dealing pics of your feet. Yeah, they weren't doing too well because I've got like a fungus infection in my feet, and people don't want to see the yellow nails, Craig. So yeah, I might go back to sell my pubes in a bag. I don't know. I'm not going to mention names, but right, one of my friends, right? I don't have many friends, but yeah, an associate, shall we say, an associate / friend, yeah. Somebody's wanted to buy their boxer shorts for £70. So he went to this store. Randomly, he went to this store. I don't know if he's watching, but yeah, he went to this store. He says, right, I've got the boxer shorts. He said, you got the money? He says, come on inside. He says, no, I don't want to come inside. just give me the money just now for a boxer shorts. And the guy said to him, yeah, if you come inside and let me suck you off, I'll give you the £70. He's like, fuck off. He was hoping they could just sell the boxers for £70. I don't know if the person's watching, but yeah, he said, fuck off. He said, come in, I'll suck you off. This guy, another guy. He's like, no chance. Anyway, don't know why I said that, but yeah. Prom, did you live in the States? Who's prom? Wear a white suit from the 80s from my dad's, like Miami Vice. I used to smoke, Ali, moved on to vapes and gradually come off me altogether, saved a fortune, mate. I thought I'd be smoking all right. Donnie, I'd love to do that because, yeah, smoking, yeah. If I never smoked, I'd have so much more money to go to camping and stuff for that instead of sort of having to go on live streams and all that and fucking try to make a few extra bob for money and stuff. I'd still probably do a live stream because I love the community, but yeah, fucking vapes cost more than baccy coming off them too. Maybe modelling the boxers for a ad wasn't such a good idea. Fuck's sake, £70 is £70. I know. I'd have got a bank transfer. I'm not going to a guy's door. Some weird guy asking you to come in, suck him off. If you're watching, sorry I told this story. I never told your name. You know who you are. I'm off everything now. It's been about 6 years since I even had a vape. I would love to, but my job is quite stressful and I'm fucking addicted to nicotine. I'm addicted to nicotine. I used to be extremely fit when I was younger. Don't get me wrong, I've always smoked, but not quite as heavy as I do now. And I probably shouldn't do because I'm asthmatic and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm still fairly fit. If Craig's still on here, yeah. That was Craig and Wilf, that was a fair old hike up to where we camped last time. I still do that way, sort of no problem. A bit knackered, but yeah. You have a smoke, you're still stressful. I know. End of the day, we've all got our vices, we've all got our fucking issues, and that. In my mind, it helps me with my stress, but all I've been off with fags since November and feel way better, but vapes are costly. Yeah, I'm not as much as smoking. £15 just now for a pack of cigarettes. Was it £5 or £6 for a vape? The last year there too. Chris, do you smoke? You're figuring you must smoke. I never heard noises like coming out of a human on that trek up. Yeah, fags, Ali. I know. That's what a lot of people say in the videos. Like, fucking Ali, man, you're heavy breathing. I'd love to quit, but I enjoy a ciggy. Yep. I smoked Bally. I smoked Backy, Ali. Cheap cunt. I know, I mind you used to smoke roll-ups, yeah. Yeah, you bring about 5 roll-ups now, but I've run out of roll-ups. Can I get a fag off you, Ali? Can I get a fag off you, Craig? I got a rollie hanging out my gob right now. Do you smoke in the house, Chris? That's one thing I don't do. I don't smoke in the house. I'll have a cigarette out the window, but yeah, I don't have a smoke in the house. It's just a bad habit from being in. Don't get me wrong. When I was younger and I grew up, yeah, everybody smoked in the house. Everybody smoked in the pubs. Everybody smoked everywhere. Yeah, everybody was. Even if you never smoked, you were always stinking of cigarette smoke. Remember, you used to go on a night out, and you fucking next morning you wake up, your good Ralph Lauren shirt, you'd have like fag holes in it, you're bastards. On the dance floor, people starting about with fags, burn holes in your good Ralph Lauren shirts. No, that was I can't be arsed throwing a fag. Tap off the lads. You're making me want to go get 20 club. Club king size. You smoked in the house when that ugly bloke lived opposite of all. What are you talking about, Riggs? I'm in a back door now, but cats keep coming over to sniff the air. Cats? Get rid of cats. Cats are the devil. Who likes cats? Now, when you go in a pub, it stinks of sweet and cheap aftershave, but 100% fag smells better. I remember when they banned cigarettes in Scotland, and I went to what's that horror house in Blackpool. So you're fucking in the horror house in Blackpool. Jason's chasing you with a chainsaw. You're fucking running. You kick open the door and you're running out into the pub, and everybody's laughing at you because you're terrified. You run into the pub, and then I ran into the pub, and it's like I'm seeing people smoke sitting at the bar. I'm like, what's this? Because England never brought the smoking ban into a year later. And I'm like, can I have a cigarette in a bar? This is brilliant. So I was like, ordered a pint, having a fag at a bar. This is brilliant. And then obviously England brought in the smoking ban as well. I think it was the Republic of Ireland that brought in the smoking ban first. Scotland followed the Republic of Ireland, and then England followed Scotland a year later. But yeah, just the smoke in a bar was brilliant in England, especially after coming out the fucking horror thing. Sorry, Ali, but I'm off. I need to eat, then I'm going to my kip. Right, Craig, take care. Craig, you up for a camp next weekend? You got a boy? I don't know. Hairless butt, random comment. Night, lads. I didn't mind a big hairy bush. Neither do I. Have a good week, Craig. Yeah, lightweight, Craig, or getting the wee man. Yeah, we'll. Yeah, Wolf. Yeah, we've got a boy this weekend, right, Craig? Good stuff, mate. Hope it goes well. Cool. So free next weekend then. Yep. Well, Craig, if you're free next weekend, let's get a camp. Or I'll do a solo. I don't mind. Well, if you're up for it, Craig, you up for it? Let me know. Ali, I'll get back to you about a camp. Might be working next Saturday, okay? Do you still camp, Donny? Donny, do you still camp? I think Donny just said he's camping next weekend, possibly up at Ely. Is that right, Donny? You're camping at Ely? Right, so it's I'm off too. It was cracking. And I'll not be a stranger. Yep, definitely don't be, Donny. Right, I'm going to go as well, but I'm going to be back and I'll do the live music requests in about 10 minutes. So if they want some music on. So, guys, keep drinking. I'll be back in 10 minutes. So, keep drinking. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't know how many people will be on, but I don't care. I'll play a rock set to myself all night long. Cheers, Mad. Have a good camp. Oh, aye. Too much beer. Wolf, how many beers you got left? Night, folks. Rigsfit, are you going to be back in 10 minutes when I come back? Wolf, are you going to be back? First song, the alley theme. Chris, you know what? I'll get it on. I'll get it on. Right, so the alley theme. If somebody else wants a song on, give me it now quickly, and it'll be the first song on. Wolf, do you want? I don't know. Pretty Women. Wolf, Pretty Women for you. First song, yeah. Apart from the Outdoor Alley song. Where Wolf's private messaging me. Yeah, please, Pretty Women. Right, Wolf, Pretty Women will be the second song for you. Drugs. Don't do drugs, Wolf. The only drug I do is art drugs. Are you on about the drugs don't work? The Verve. Good song. Right, I shall be back. Don't know if how many people will be back, but yeah, I'll be back. Guys, stay safe. Take it easy. Back in 10 minutes. Peace out. What the fuckers?